What is good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are well. I know it's been a little while, I do apologize. But yeah, today we got quite a nice car to film. Just with my mate Dan. Dan, say hello, man. Yeah, we just finished a little MMA session, man.
Yeah,
You feeling good?
Really good session.
Camera session. Shit, man. But yeah, I'm trying to do more vlogs and shit, man, as well.
Yeah.
Because yeah, man, like, just making natural kind of videos, like just going with the flow, man. You don't mind being on camera, right?
I don't mind. Of course
Yeah. Yeah, so today I've actually got, quite a fancy car, man. It's another AMG. I'll show you guys in a minute. I've just parked down the road. Show you guys what it's saying. I've got it for the weekend, so let's see what it's saying. I haven't really spent too much time. We picked it up and came straight here. But yeah, I'll check back in a second and show you guys the car. I just thought, I don't normally walk around the car that much and talk, but I thought let me just do it properly today with the G-Wagon. So yeah, we'll walk around, have a look at the engine, the spec on it, the interior, etc. And just have a little chat about the car, man. So yeah, I'll start with the colour. Obviously we've got a white here with the black wheels and the black sort of night pack. So black mirrors, black wheels, black trim. Which I think looks pretty good, man. You see most of them in black, matte black, grey, sort of matte grey, or white. I think white's a bit less common than the others, but I do like them blacked out, man. I can't lie. But this is good, man. In person it really does look good. So yeah, if we have a look at the wheels first, 2-inch and a square setup all the way around. I'll pop the bonnet. And we'll have a look at the engine now. So yeah, the iconic engine from Mercedes, not the 6.2, so a 4-litre bi-turbo, which is in most of the top of the range Mercedes now, AMG, so it's the same one from the E63. So pushing out about 570 brake with a twin turbo setup, so very powerful, guys. So yeah, we have the name of the person who crafted the engine. That is very Mercedes, so you know exactly who's built your engine, which is a nice beautiful touch from AMG, which is quite unique. In 2018 we had the facelift, which is what you get now, and I think looks a million times better than the last G-Wagon. I don't really rate the last one. It's a sick car, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't look nowhere near as good as this thing looks, man. Like really need to appreciate what they've done. And one of the other main talking points was that they didn't drive. They didn't drive very well. They drove like rubbish, really. They had really old technology. Yeah, just weren't up to date in any way, man. And they didn't deserve to have the AMG badge, to be honest with you. We've got the exhaust on the side, which no other car has really. Although we have the same engine as the E63, this car does have a unique sound to it. It doesn't really sound like the E63. But I think they've done that on purpose. They could have made it sound the same, but they gave it, you know, a unique noise. But things like this, man, just, you know, raw stuff from, you know, the one back in the day that was essentially a military car, right? So still got cool things like this. So there's normally like an extra part, an extra metal bit on the front, which makes it look super aggressive, but it's not legal in the UK, so we ain't got that G-Wagon character. No other car does this. Like, listen to this. It's just that mechanical noise that it's kept. And even like the door locking sound, listen to this. Obviously I can't do it now because it's not letting me do it, but I'll do it on the other side. But I guess we can have a quick look at the interior now, man. Look at this. So we've got sort of like a red quilted leather, which looks fucking good, man. Looks properly good. Yeah, the interior, man, it's just levels, man. Definitely 150 grand's worth, man, as it should, because like I said, the previous G-Wagon pre-2018 was not up to scratch, man. It wasn't good enough, man. It didn't deserve the AMG badge, and yeah, it just wasn't good enough. But yeah, this definitely is. Like, look at this, man. We've still got this, you know, spare wheel on the back. Just gives it character, doesn't it? It's just, you know, it's special, man. It's special, and it just looks good. I'm so glad they're still keeping it here. So just look at the boot. Still, you get this luxury leather here still, just to make it look, you know, as good as it does. A decent sized boot, not the biggest, but very tall, wide and high, but not the, you know, deepest. But you know what, it's not too bad. It's still somewhat practical. The seats do go down, which is pretty good. But yeah, man. Yeah, so let's come round to the driver's side. So yeah, I mean, I want to show you the door. Yeah, you can hear that. Come closer, come closer. Just super mechanical, man. Like, listen to this noise, man. Listen to it. Super wicked stuff. So yeah, Burmaster sound system, which sounds out of this world. You've got speakers all around the cabin. Full electric seats, heated and cooled, or air conditioned seats, should I say. It just looks proper, man. You got these two screens, and there's a lot of appreciation in terms of the way this cabin's been set out, to give it that, you know, G character, and keep the G character that has been around with us for so long. Even things like this all the way across, just having that luxuriousness there. The previous one, it just didn't have the luxuriousness that this one has. And yeah, just little things like this. So this speaker is, you know, very similar to that indicator, and the same sort of line. And yeah, and these shapes on the center console are all very similar to the previous G from back in the day. And yeah, there's a lot to be appreciated here, man. All right, guys, so we've had a look around the car, and I think it's time to take it for a drive, man. Yeah, so let's do this.
"24 hours later."
So we're gonna hit the exhaust button down here. Can I put the camera here? Yeah. The most important button in the car, guys. Nothing else matters. And just pop it into Sport Plus. So yeah, that puts everything in, you know, the sharpest setting, man. Right. Cool, so I'm just gonna talk about the G-Wagon now. I mean, yeah, it's been a blast to drive, man. Let me start with that. Powertrain is just what we have in most of the AMGs now, which is, you know, the 4 litre bi-turbo. Yeah, which is, you know, a serious bit of kit. It's in the GT63 that I recently drove. So if you want to check that out, I'll pop a link up in the video. So do check that out. That was a really wicked car to drive. I'll just touch into the history of it. So, as we know, this is a super iconic shape. Been with us since about 1979, when the G-Wagon was born. And yeah, a real icon in the sense that there's not any or many cars. There's maybe one or two. This and the Land Rover Defender and a few others which aren't as popular, that, you know, have kept the shape and kept, you know, this sort of, you know, character to it. Not every car evolves, you know, over time and has a significant change over time, but not the G-Wagon. The G-Wagon has managed to really keep its, you know, look pretty much the same over a period of the last, yeah, 40 years or whatever. And yeah, that's a real sort of, you know, praise to just, you know, Mercedes and just this iconic look that has really stuck with us. So in the interior you have things like the grab handle. You've got this short dash and the shape of this, you know, center console, all being really G-Wagon from, you know, its heritage, the shapes and everything. There's a lot of appreciation. You've got the indicators on the outside, which are, you know, still bolted on. Mechanical sounds here with the door, which you can hear if I press that. Really cool stuff, man. But yeah, just a lot of character, man. A brilliant place to be. But it's still got that character, but still very modern, like a nice leather dash, plush seats, big nice AMG steering wheel, and, you know, a serious bit of kit behind under the bonnet, which can really, yeah, perform. So yeah, you really get the best of both of this car. You get a characterful package in terms of history, and yeah, you've got a proper AMG with the powertrain, with the way the car can perform. Definitely the best looking car in its class to an extent. I mean, in terms of uniqueness, the presence, you know, it's really tall, really wide. The seating positions are very upright. You're definitely, like, you know, above everything on the road. Yeah, just so much to be appreciated about this car, and it does drive really, really good. Yeah, because I didn't drive the one pre-2018, but as I've mentioned probably a handful of times now, that one wasn't, you know, it wasn't a performance. It didn't have any performance attributes to it. Fuel economy. I mean, probably not the most important thing, but I've been averaging about 10 mpg. I mean, when you've been driving it quite as hard as I have been, you're going to be getting that sort of mpg, which is cool. With this, I want to be driving it like this, man. Otherwise, what's the point of having a G63? But yeah, I guess I can compare it to the G350 briefly as well, that I had a little while ago now. I'll plug the vid. I did a little night drive, so yeah, check that out. Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. Very tame. Still has that beautiful presence of the G-Wagon, but a very tame version. I mean, we've got a tunnel here, so probably a good place to give it some revs. Still more confidence than I would have expected in a car like this, but that has sort of been the consensus from, you know, other videos I've seen, like, you know, Chris Harris, some of the big boys that have driven it on other channels. Yeah, it's been, you know, just praise in every area. Paddle shifts are fun to play around with. I've had it in manual most of the time, and yeah, it's been lovely, man. I can't really knock this car at all, man. It's just, you know, growing on me the more I drive it. But yeah, it can definitely do sort of the normal stuff well. You stick it in comfort and you can drive along the road really well. It's really compliant with bumps and yeah, everything in that sort of normal driving scenarios on a daily basis. Because yeah, this car doesn't have any air suspension, just a normal sort of setup, which is really impressive. This car is in the region of 150 grand, but it's definitely worth the money because, like I said, it's the most unique looking thing on the road. The rev range is really nice. You don't even need to plant your foot. If you just play around with the throttle and just play around with the gears, it's really rewarding in its drive. It's just beautiful, man. Like, it's really fun. And yeah, it's just really rewarding in its driving ability. And you want that. You want it to be rewarding. You want to be able to, you know, take it on some nice roads like I am now on a Sunday morning and just have a bit of fun with it. You don't want it to be not really giving you much confidence on when you're putting your foot down a bit and having a bit of fun, and you've got, you know, a 9-speed automatic gearbox which can really perform with, you know, shifting in any area of the gearbox, just, you know, being really just keeping up and be really compliant with the way you want to drive it, whether it's, you know, shifting down quickly now to gear 1 and then putting my foot down and changing anywhere through the rev range. Just gives you that just enjoyment that you didn't really get from the G-Wagon previously, and it didn't live up to the expectation of an AMG badge. I'm leaning on it more than I thought I would be able to. You definitely can feel the height and the weight when you're moving. There is, you know, you can't change the fact that it's so tall, and it's not aerodynamic in any way. Nice Maserati there. Yeah, you can't change the fact that, you know, that's the way it is, which is fine. But given the fact that it is so tall and so unaerodynamic, it's brilliant. It's really impressive, and, you know, hats off to AMG and Mercedes. They've just done it beautifully. And I think, you know, with this car running about 570 brake, there is room for a G63 S possibly, having maybe similar numbers to the GT63, maybe around 650 brake potentially. But with the way the market's going, there is, you know, more sort of, probably more realistic is a G, is it 700 maybe, or I think that would be an EQ powered version. I'll chuck in some pictures of it. It does look wicked, and I think that's going to be running around 700-800 brake. This car's 2019, and it doesn't feel compromised in the sense of noise. Although it does have, you know, the filters just make it less quiet, we still get tons of noise. And even in the GT63, that thing was loud, man. Really, really loud. But yeah, this thing is noisy, man. Yeah, the noises it makes, man. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It does really help, and if you are enjoying the videos, yeah, hit that like button, man, and drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts, any cars you want to see. If you want to come on the channel, let me know. Any kind of performance car you have, anything, you know, with a bit of character or us car guys love, just, yeah, man, let me know. You can DM me on Instagram, drop a comment on the videos, or hit me up on my email address, which is in the about section on YouTube. Be good to chat with you guys. Let me know your thoughts, any questions, anything I haven't covered, give me a shout, man. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.